Advocate Ahmad Ayaz, these elections are happening at a very crucial junction. Of course, it's the first since the abrogation of Article 370, the first assembly elections. Let me be correct there as well. There's the Lok Sabha elections already that's happened. The first assembly election since the abrogation of Article 370. Jammu and Kashmir is literally on the verge of getting its first democratically elected government since a very long time. If I'm correct, since 2018, it's going to be the first government that it's going to get, the state government. It possibly is a step towards statehood, but it's also a very peculiar political scenario for political parties, irrespective of which camp, which part of the divide they come in. It is a challenging political landscape amid what seems to be also a growing terror. How do you look at the political landscape right now, Dr. Ahmad Ayaz?
Obviously, it looks to be more challenging for the BJP right now on two counts. One, that they have been claiming of abrogation, that things have been normalized and people are happy and everything is done well. This is the one claim they have been making, and then they could not be in a position to field candidates in the parliament election. Also, that indicates that they have possibly realized or sensed the ground, and as I said, they could not field even one candidate, and the people to whom they declared their support, and they too had to, face worse kind of situation as we could see. That's one. Second, that considering that the second challenge which we find in the BJP now is that we have never seen, even if whatever decisions at the top level they have taken, they have brought in very new faces in the past, and they have made them very raw. They have made them even cabinet ministers, and there was no issue. There was no problem. But today, BJP is in like crisis compared to all others, and which is in fact unexpected of BJP being a grounded and well organized party and disciplined party, and unexpected of them. And with the claim that our party is not for self interest, they are for national interest. They are for the party. They have a commitment, and today it is seen on the ground that people are fighting that as to why we are not getting mandates. I mean, these are the challenges so far as the BJP is concerned, and much more than any other party. So far as the other parties are concerned, if you take NC and the National Conference or other parties, we don't find there is anything much to be done. Why? Because the National Conference will be doing better in Kashmir, followed by PDP, if there is no factor coming in so far as Engineer Rashid is concerned. And BJP would be doing good in Jammu, followed by the Congress. So, as such, BJP of its own may not be in a position to form the government. And as such, the coalition, the Pol Alliance between National Conference and the Congress perhaps aims only to see that they keep BJP out as a precautionary. Otherwise, there's no issue. But it looks the factor of the India bloc is working more particularly and more seriously, the way we see that there is no possibly alliance being done as on date.
That's interesting.
NC and Congress, and then we see that very senior leaders like Venugopal, perhaps he's Venugopal, I don't exactly remember his name. All right, that Khurshid, the ex-minister. I mean, a lot of people are coming in to see that
Right.
some patch-up is made. So
no, I get what the point that you're making. Let me also get Mr. Hussein's response to this.
Can you please? Because
I mean, look at what Advocate Ahmad Ayaz is saying. Mr. Hussain, let me ask the question, Mr. Hussain. So, I mean, it's interesting what Advocate Ayaz has said. At the end of the day, what he is saying, BJP has not seen these kind of protests, even though leaders, particularly who may not be locals, have been para-dropped earlier as well, have been given prominent posts, but you are having protests now. But secondly, you also have a former ally that, of course, had a bitter fallout with the BJP and the government fell, that's PDP, now extending an olive branch to the Congress and NC, that to NC, which is its arch rival, at least in the regional scenario. All India scenario, they may be part of the India bloc, pro-India bloc and all that and so forth. But at least when you come to the local sensibilities, like you don't have Congress and the left openly allying together in Kerala. Though they are part of the India bloc nationally, at least they are bitter rivals. PDP and NC are bitter rivals in Jammu and Kashmir, and you have PDP extending an olive branch to NC. Isn't that itself a big setback for the BJP for starters?
No, I'm not saying it's a setback. I'm telling you, it's like they are taking every precaution so that they will come into power. But we have seen their alliance before. PhD, they formed
and
that
keep
PhD
BJP away. That's what they claim.
Let them claim, but people have rejected them. Our NC president Umar Abdullah got defeated. Our Mehbooba Mufti, one president of other party, got defeated. So they are only trying to save their own skin, their own parties. They are afraid of BJP. They don't want to contest alone. If they contest alone, they are mostly out of game in coming elections. So they will try to get citizen alliance between all these parties. First, they used it before 5 years. They used it to contest against each other. But now time has come, they are coming together. That is, BJP is doing wonderful over in Jammu and Kashmir, and BJP is growing. That's why they are afraid of BJP.